Hello, Business 635 students. This is Professor Hassey. It's our week 9 introduction video. Today's is Tuesday. I'm a day early. What's going on here? Professor Hassey's early on doing this video. Just want to talk briefly about our discussion topics for tomorrow night, Wednesday. We're going to be talking about what I'd like to call the circle of life for corporations. How do corporations begin and end? And we'll be talking about the circle of life. That has a lot to do with alternative capital strategies and the strategies we've been talking about the last couple of weeks. We're going to be going into specifics about LBOs and bankruptcies. I'm going to show you a brief video about bankruptcies in just a minute. We're going to have our usual time allocated for the electrics review. You have a case number 4 due this Sunday, and a week later the electrics case is due. And we will have class next week to wrap up the class and talk a little bit more about bankruptcies and talk a little bit more about what you have looking forward into the future as far as economy and corporate strategy involving capital. And we'll talk about that next week. But first, let's take a look at a little video about bankruptcy.
Welcome to the Investors Trading Academy, talking glossary of financial terms and events. Our word of the day is Chapter 11. Chapter 11 is a bankruptcy filing with the SEC, which is undertaken by any company which cannot pay its creditors and is therefore bankrupt. The Chapter 11 filing provides bankruptcy protection to the company and allows it to restructure itself and its assets to maximize creditor and shareholder value before the company is closed. When a company files for Chapter 11, its shares are delisted from any exchange it is currently listed on and cannot be traded. Once all assets have been liquidated, creditors are paid off, and if they are paid in full, the rest of the value is split amongst shareholders. One of the most infamous Chapter 11 filings in history is that of Lehman Brothers in 2008 as a result of the financial crisis. A Chapter 11 case begins with the filing of a petition with the bankruptcy court serving the area where the debtor has a domicile or residence. A petition may be a voluntary petition, which is filed by the debtor, or it may be an involuntary petition, which is filed by creditors that meet certain requirements. A voluntary petition must adhere to the format of Form 1 of the official forms prescribed by the Judicial Conference of the United States. Unless the court orders otherwise, the debtor also must file with the court.
Can that guy talk a little bit faster? I apologize for that. But it gave a good outline of the bankruptcy procedures. But holy moly, that guy was tough to listen to. So I apologize for that. And we'll talk a little bit more about that subject tomorrow evening. So that's where we stand heading into week 9. Only 1 week left. And we move on and get the hell out of Professor Hassey's life, which I'm sure you guys are probably looking forward to. So thanks, everybody. Looking forward to see you tomorrow night. Any questions, let me know. Until tomorrow, adios.